Hi everyone. I would love to know if you guys can tell me what we have been going over in the past few days with math. Leomar. Multiplication and time. I want to focus on the latter, which is time. What specifically have we focused on in time? Elapsed time. Elapsed time, as we know, is the time between a start time and an end time. It's the amount of time that has passed. Or it could be the time between the beginning time and the end time. So, I want to go over a lesson that we did yesterday. This is the lesson that you guys worked on that showed a lot of different strategies.
If Paula started walking home from the supermarket at 8:33 and arrived at 8:57, how much time elapsed on her walk home?
There's that word again, elapsed. So, I'm looking here and I'm seeing a lot of different ways that this was solved, which I really love to see, because I think that's important not only to solve it just one way, to solve it multiple ways, because we know there's multiple ways to solve something. Umu, would you be able to tell me one way that we solved this?
One way we can solve this is we can add or subtract.
Yeah, the first one on the paper. Does anybody know what this strategy is called? Are we familiar with this strategy, Muhammad?
Number line.
This is called using a number line. Yes, a number line is a great way to solve this. When we used this number line, we figured out how much time was between 8:33 and 8:57. So Muhammad, what did we add first?
8:33.
And when we wrote 8:33, what did we add then?
20 minutes.
We added 20 minutes. Do you know why we added 20 minutes first? Muhammad, yeah, continue.
Because there's 20 minutes that
Yes, because there's 20 minutes that passed between 8:33 and 8:53. Does anyone know why we didn't start on this line right here? Leomar.
Because that's the halfway mark and that's 8:30.
That's 8:30. So we didn't start at the beginning like we would with this strategy. We started a half hour in plus 3 minutes. So we started 33 minutes in to 8:33, which was where was our start time. Added 20, and then after that, what did we add?
4 minutes.
4 minutes, and then after that, and then once we added 20 and 4, what did that give us?
24 minutes.
24 minutes. So that was one strategy that we used. What was the other strategy that we used? Allah.
So I'm sorry we were on the board, and what they did was they slide from 8:33 into 8:43, and after it got 8:53.
Oh. So you said that we did. So you're talking about this one right here.
No. So because on the other one, they didn't so much things on that. So on this one, they did more numbers than the first one.
I love that. So the first one we used was a number line. My question is, well, what's this called?
Are these normal numbers, guys? What are we dealing with? Time. So what kind of line?
A timeline, yes. I just want to write that down as another strategy we used. So I see that we used the timeline, where and the timeline is different from the number line because the timeline you actually start at the exact start time, like Genesis did. Then we added 10 minutes, and what did that give us, Genesis?
8:43.
Then we added another 10 minutes, and what did that give us, Allah?
8:52.
And then we only had to add 4 more minutes to get us what, Nadia? 8:57. And then what we did is we added 10 plus 10 plus 4, which we all know is equals what?
24.
24. So we have our number line, our timeline. Now what was this?
I think it is standard algorithm.
I think that it is a standard algorithm. We subtracted 8:57 minus 8:33, and you got 24 minutes because 57 minus 33 we know is 24 minutes. So I'm just going to write standard. And there was one more strategy that we used. Who can tell me what this strategy was? Nadia. We use clocks. And we use this clock first. And what time is it on this clock? 8:33. And then what time do we put on this clock? 8:57. So all we had to do was see how much that minute hand traveled till it got all the way to the 57 mark on this one. I'm sorry, the minute hand. So you saw that the minute hand went 2 minutes to get to the 7. And then we know that all of the numbers on the clock are how many minutes apart?
5 minutes.
Yep. So you just skip counting. So you go, once you get to that 7, you go 5, 5, 5, 5, and 2. You add that up. 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 2 would be 24 minutes. So we have our clocks that we used. What hand are you really watching to see move on this? Yes, Cecilia? Yes, the minute hand. If you follow how far that minute hand travels, you'll be able to count how many minutes. So I'll even take this up a notch. What if that minute hand traveled 24 minutes? What if it went around the clock again? What if it traveled 61 minutes? And how did you know it was an hour and 1 minute? 60 minutes is in 1 hour. So if you just subtract that 60, you'll be able to get that. I'm even going to write that minute hand. So guys, these strategies are so important to use while we do math, especially while we're doing elapsed time. A number line, a timeline, using the standard algorithm, using the clocks, all of these are different ways for you guys to tell time and to tell elapsed time.
I can recognize the elapsed time outside the same hour using different strategies.
Yes. So now, do you think we're gonna stay in the same hour, or do you think we're gonna go beyond that hour for the problem today? Yes, Nadia? I think we're gonna go beyond. When you see that where it says the same hour, and it goes outside the same hour, it's telling us we're going far further than just 1 hour. So, we also mentioned elapsed time. That's going to be important because as we do this, I want to make sure we're using the same language that we are learning. So saying things like elapsed time, starting time, end time, all important parts when we explain our answer. Jeremy, can you read that for me?
Daphne started walking home from the supermarket at 8:33 p.m. She arrived home at 10:20 p.m. How much time elapsed on her walk home from the supermarket?
At your desk is the actual problem. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to solve this. I'm going to set a timer. So I was wondering, would you want to come up and explain maybe a strategy that you used? So which strategy did you use?
I used the number line.
I love how loud you are. Can you just face the class?
I used the timeline.
The timeline? Alright. So I'll make a timeline. How did you use this timeline effectively? Thank you.
I started with the start time, 8:33
8:33
p.m.
p.m.
And I ended with the end time at 10:20 p.m.
10:20 p.m. I like that you include p.m. Alright, so we got this timeline here.
So what I did was to see how many minutes can go to 9 o'clock.
And how many minutes does it take to get to 9 o'clock?
27 minutes.
How did you know it was 27 minutes?
Because I subtracted 8 hours and 33 minutes from 9 o'clock, and that gave me 27 minutes.
Very nice, very nice. Now we're at 9 o'clock. What did you do next?
Then I wanted to see how many minutes and hours can get me to 10 o'clock.
And how many was it?
1 hour.
1 hour. Nice. So we have plus 20, 27, plus 1 hour, and that got us to what time?
10 o'clock p.m.
10 o'clock. And then,
I added 20 minutes, which gave me 20, and led me to my end time, 10:20 p.m.
perfect. So we have 27 minutes, 1 hour, and 20 minutes. And what was that all together?
1 hour and 47 minutes altogether.
1 hour and 47 minutes. That was awesome. You did great. Great job explaining. So, who else can share us a different way that they did it? Ali, why don't you come up? Which way did you do this?
So I did the number line, and I labeled 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock.
Oh, very nice, man. 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock.
Then I put when I found 8:33 and 10:20, I put so I put 27 minutes. I labeled it 8:33.
And how did you know where 8:33 was? Oh, right, yeah, because you knew it was right between the halfway point and right just after the halfway point. I'll put 8:33 right there.
Since I couldn't go an hour, since I didn't want to go an hour past 9 o'clock, I did whatever adds up from 8:33 to 9 o'clock.
All right,
And that gave me 27 minutes.
nice job. So you counted up from 33 to 9 o'clock for 27 minutes. Very nice.
And then from 9 o'clock, I passed an hour to 10 o'clock.
A whole hour. Wow, awesome.
And then I added 20 minutes.
All right, so it's 10, 20. And then how'd you figure out how long her walk home was?
It was an hour and 47 minutes.
Hour and 47 minutes. Because what did you add together?
I added 27 plus 20, and that gave me 47. And it didn't equal 60, so it was an hour and 47 minutes.
Nice job, man. Nice job. How we doing, Fatimata? Would you like to come up and help me out? All right. So Fatimata, what did you do what strategy did you use?
I used standard algorithm.
Oh, all right. And when you used standard algorithm, how did you do that?
The things first, I put 10, 20,
Nice. So we have 10, 20 here.
and then I put a subtraction sign here. Then I put 8:33 down. So then I subtracted it by doing 0 minus 8. I couldn't do that, so then I crossed out my 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh, you crossed out the 10.
I got 9.
Perfect.
So then I crossed out my 20 and then made it a 80. Since 0 can go into 3. I crossed out my 8. And then I made it a 7. So then I crossed out my 0. I made it a 10. Then I did 10 minus 3, and that equals 7. And then I did 10 minus 3, and that equals 4. Since I was only left with 9 minus 8, I did it and I got 1 hour.
Oh. Okay. I like that. So you got the 1 hour here. And then you got the 47 minutes there. That checks out. I think that leaves us with one more strategy. Leomar, what would you say? Why don't you come up too?
First, mark what time it was, and then it said the time was 8:33, so I had 27 minutes, and that got me to 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
And then 5 more minutes to get to the 8, and then another 5 minutes to get to the 9.
Alright.
And then that's 12 minutes.
Okay.
And then I added to get to the 10 up there. I added one more 5 minutes, and then I added 10 minutes to get to 12. And then that's 27 minutes. Then I would add an hour from 12 all the way back around. And then I would add 20 minutes. And another 5.
That would be 20.
And then we have to add all of them together. So 27 minutes plus 1 hour plus 20 minutes.
Is equal what?
It would equal 1 hour and 47 minutes.
Very nice.
Hey guys, all these different strategies that got to the same answer, which do you think is the most efficient? Why?
I think the timeline is more efficient because you don't have to write all of the numbers. You don't have to write all of the hours and the half time. You can make it longer and you can extend it more while you're working.
Did anybody see any similarities between the clock and the number line?
Is on the clock, you do on the clock, you have to do skip counting, and the number line, you also have to do skip counting.
That will be an advantage, guys, that you believe there is by doing this type of problem different ways, Yomar.
I think it would be an advantage because if you're not sure if that's the correct answer, you could check it with other strategies to make sure it's the correct answer.
Very good. Excellent answer. I love that response. Anybody else want to cooperate? Hawa?
So, what I would say is that on the clock one and on the standard algorithm, it's like the same thing, but it's different. Cause on the clock one, you have to add it. On the clock one you have to add it, but on standard algorithm you have to subtract it to get how many hours allowed.
Yes.
So would you prefer doing the standard algorithm with the time or?
I would rather do both of them, like the standard algorithm just one.
Very good.
Very good. Alright guys, I'm going to give you guys some practice. We're going to hand out some packets, and then after that we're going to do our exit tickets, and then that'll be a wrap. You guys did a really good job coming up here and displaying all of your work. You guys
Click on that. Good options there. It looked like you were doing a good job. Good job with the number one strategy. Let me try that one. You're going to do a great job with this one, and I'm helping you through this. So let me label that start showing you this and start making some jumps around. Great. And what's your end time? Okay, let's figure out some smart jumps we can make to get 532 to 707. What would be a smart jump from 532? Okay, so how many minutes would we need to add to get from 532 to 6 o'clock? It's going to be 60 minutes. We're at 32 minutes. How many more minutes do we need to get from 32 to 60? Yeah, good. Use that space. Maybe try smaller jumps. Smaller jumps. That'll help you with your math, okay? What would be a smaller jump you could start with? Think of what we did yesterday. Take a look at the chart. Look at what jumps we started with, whether easy or not. Jumps. Start with there. Work your way up. Smaller jumps. So we're starting at 532, right? What were we jumping by yesterday in the red? Great. That's a smart number. That's something we can jump using. What would we need now? Negative 10 minutes. Okay. Let's make another 10 minutes. What are we at now? Let's keep our numbers just right under this point. Oh, what about 10 more minutes? So you wait 6, 10 minutes? Okay, do you think you're ready for a big jump now? Okay, why don't you try a big jump? See where that gets you to.
Let's see how far that many numbers to get all the way there. Alright. I'm going to begin to give out your exit ticket.
Nice.
Yep.
Great.
I
How much
ask
further do you
that
have to
you-
get to 707?
Close your packets. No. And what we're going to do is we're going to collect your packet. We'll give them back to you later.
Thank you. You're welcome. So now what are we going to do with all this information? To figure out how much time passed from 532 to 707. What do you- Thanks for your help.
You got 5 minutes start.
And then you have the hour, right? Good job, Genesis.
Alright, guys. Pencils down. We're going to collect your exit tickets. We are